One of the highlights at the Canadian International Auto Show is the 70 Years of Porsche Museum. This is an exhibit that chronicles the German brand's history. And joining me now to talk about the exhibit is Achim. He is the director at the Porsche Museum in Stuttgart. This is wonderful that you've brought this collection here. I want to talk about a couple of them. What's the vehicle behind us?
Katrina, this is a 356 where we are standing in front of, and this is a car where it all began with the Porsche brand. So the first car like this, not a Cube but a convertible roadster, was approved for road use in the year 1948, 8th of June. And so this is the date where the Porsche brand was born. And I'm personally highly delighted to have an ambassador for this era here within this showcase of 70 years of Porsche sports cars.
And I understand that first vehicle was made in a sawmill.
Yeah, it was an Austrian little barn where they hand-made these cars, and this was not a rocket science. This was a further developed Volkswagen Beetle engine with an output of 35 horsepower, but enough to bring this car to a speed of more than 135 kilometers per hour. So it was quite fast, and Porsche wanted to have a car that uses the efficiency in the best way. So he decided, despite all the timing, because the time was not enough for a speedster and a roadster, he decided to build this car.
Well, let's move on and see a couple of decades ahead and see what else is in the fleet. Now we're going to jump a couple of decades to 1973 with this beautiful 911 Turbo. Tell me about that.
Yeah, Turbo and Porsche, I think there is no need to say a little bit more about this, because Porsche invented the turbo technology for street cars out of the racing engagement of Porsche. But it's totally interesting what Porsche thought about the turbo, because Porsche invented this car in 1972, where the oil crisis in Europe has reached its climax. So this car has a consumption of around 20 liters per kilometer. So you see, it's totally different than what the people needed and what the people thought. But today, Porsche and turbo is a synonymous which you can't divide anymore. And this car is a perfect ambassador for the Porsche idea to be fast and
well, motorsports, it's all about motorsports, and this is a family-run business as well.
Yes. Still today, our chairman of the supervisory board is Dr. Porsche, Dr. Wolfgang Porsche, so he's still in the company, and we are still a small company with around 30,000 people in Stuttgart and in Leipzig and the other plants. So we have very close ways to the board, and we can decide very quick, and this is the reason why we built perfect sports cars.
Well, let's talk about the future now. Come with me. So this vehicle is a Mission E. It's going to be on the road 2019 as an all-electric vehicle. I mean, that doesn't make sense for a high-performance company.
This makes sense, and this is important for an exhibition like this, because we do not want to only look back 70 years, but also we want to look ahead 70 years. And this is the reason why we showcased the Mission E here. This car will hit the road 2019, and this is a pure Porsche sports car, purely electrical.
How far can it go on?
It should go 500 kilometers at least. And the interesting thing that the battery should be recharged within 15 minutes. And we have a special device here within this exhibition.
Ooh, wow.
You just hold it over the model of the Mission E, and you see how the interior will look like. So this is really a great thing, and I can just encourage all the people stopping by here at the Porsche exhibition, showcasing 70 years of Porsche sports cars.
Be sure to catch this exhibit, and don't forget, the Automotive Intelligence Series continues tomorrow with a panel discussion on autonomous driving. We'll see you then.